Welcome to Epson Training Lesson 5 out of 5. Today we are going to focus on how to troubleshoot any problems that arise with your projector. So hopefully the training in the last 4 lessons will help you out a lot, but just with any other technology, there will unfortunately be some troubleshooting to do. So in this course, we hope to teach you solutions to these issues that you can refer to quickly. So some specific problems that are most common are touchpad connections, speakers, applications randomly opening, using the pen, drawing tools, and freezing. So if your touchpad is not working, there are 3 quick solutions that you want to try first. First, make sure your touch finger unit is on. To turn this on, you actually do have to go through settings, but to know if it is on or not, a blue light will appear, and you can find this under the projector. Second solution is to make sure you are connected via LAN and not HDMI. HDMI will not work unless you are also connected with USB. And the third and most obvious one is to make sure that the finger icon at the bottom of the screen does not have a line through it. Another problem would be to connect wires wirelessly, you do need the IP address. So if you do need that or you're having trouble finding that, refer to the Lesson 1 presentation for a step-by-step guide on locating that. Another common problem we found was your speakers not working. The speakers are connected and mounted up by the projector. So just make sure that your mounted speakers are turned on with the volume up. Another thing to check is on your device, please make sure that your speaker output is set to Epson projector eye projection audio device. You can change that with your controls at the bottom of your computer screen. Another problem that arose when we were learning about these boards were random applications kind of opening up when you're talking with the pen, especially that news app from the Windows icon from the bottom of your laptop. Our solution to that is don't use the pen. You can use the finger instead. Your finger does everything that the pen does. Or you can kind of move the pen away from the board. If you are like me and you talk with your hands a lot, then unfortunately the pen will kind of open up random things because the board is still picking up that pen. The main problem with the pen that we found is that it doesn't keep up with movements fast enough, or it doesn't pick up any of those movements. I found a lot more success using your finger instead. It usually picks up on those touches faster and makes your projector freeze less often. Another thing that you can do if the touch is totally off is recalibrating your pen. The first and foremost thing that's going to probably be the most difficult, though, is being patient with your pen. Do a solid tap on the board and just wait a second before tapping something else on the board. If you're nice and slow and gentle with it, it tends to pick up more. Lastly, make sure your pen is perpendicular to the board and not slanted in order for the smart projector to pick up exactly what you want the pen to be doing. So one of the cool things with the smart projector is that you can write on PDFs and you can pretty much annotate anything that is on your screen. However, to do this, you do need to make sure that that little toggle with the computer and mouse is showing. If that is not showing, you can click those arrows, one pointing up and one pointing down, to make sure that you're turning the PC operation mode off, which will turn the annotation mode on. You cannot draw with the pen or your finger on a PDF unless the annotation mode is turned on. So the last troubleshoot that I'm going to go over today is the projector freezing or your laptop freezing while connected to the projector. So unfortunately, this will most likely happen when everyone is connected to the internet and using the devices during those peak hours, which are all the time when we are in school. Um, it will not happen all the time, but if it does, you can always connect with the HDMI cable instead of wirelessly. The only con to this is that it will disable the interactivity function of the board. So, if you would like all of these things all in one infographic, they are available on the Canvas course about Epson projectors. So if you just need all of those in one place, be sure to check that out and print that to have it in your classroom somewhere. Thanks for watching.